back up again. The things you try are things that you won't regret. We are kings of the world, and tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound. We are kings of the world, and tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound. We are kings of the world. Kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound. We are kings of the world, and tonight is our playground. We are kings of the world, and anywhere it's homebound. We are kings of the
What we could have done, what we become. It's like a story from the past. Impossible when you know the end. You and I, we never meant to be forever together. You and I, I'm sorry but we're only dreaming. I only miss you when you're gone. Oh God, I miss when we were wanted. Yeah.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Howdy ho, neighbors and flight simmers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I believe it's a la-di-da, place here. Nice mountains, nice places to ski, or if you don't ski, just, look good. Greetings for all the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Hey, Inspector, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Congratulations, Mr. Denny Street, on your new flight sim gear. It brings all the simmers to the yard when you get all that sort of stuff, but welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We are going to check out the new sound pack from Echo 19 that I picked up over at the Contrail store. And we'll see how it's going to sound. We'll live up to the representation. Oh, just shut up already. All right, guys, it's been great. I'll talk to you later. Will it live up to the Boris audio sound pack for the Cessna 152 is what I was trying to spit out. But hey, I can't speak at the best of times. But howdy, Oz, what's going on, Mr. Captain Kookaburra? Yeah, it was meant to be Eagle, so you picked it up. You picked it up, Mr. Captain Kookaburra, so I changed the OKO there. Obviously, I put a bit of a typo in there. And also, I forgot to put the stream that was streaming in the Discord, so people might not think like Gav that we're not streaming. But we are. Anyway. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Mr. Michael from Canberra. What's going on? I hope you're doing well, legend. Looked like he got here very, 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 very early indeed. But welcome to the stream. Jacko's been and gone. I hope you have a great evening at work, Mr. Jacko. Mr. Evil, the man, the myth, the legend. Some might say he just built himself a new PC for gaming. Hope it's going well. Zed is here. Welcome to the stream, Mr. William Kelly. Says good evening, Mr. Ozflight Simmer. Welcome, Mr. William Kelly. Mr. B-Ron is here. He says, poor little fellow, I got his feelings hurt. No, I just didn't give a shit what you had to say. That's all, It's like that. I don't care either. Oh, Inspector, thank you very much for the 50... How many months? 51 months. Thank you. Here we go.
51 months of AFS joy. I am sure I will be able to join my peeps in 2024 someday, once MS make it worthwhile to get the top tier version of the sim.
Hey, Inspector, what's stopping you from getting in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what's holding you back. Mr. Chase T is here. Welcome, sir. I need to send you another link, my friend. I think you'll really enjoy it. Connor Gumbury is here. He says, g'day, Oz Flight Simmer. Welcome to the stream, Connor. Hope you're doing well. Denny Street says, now I have the Airbus Captain Pack MCDU from Wing, and the MCDU from Wing Wing, the FCU Q from Wingflex. I love aviation even more. There we go. He's got all the brands. He's got all of them. All different ones there. Captain Kookaburra, hello. Kanga, hello, Cap. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Delta Tango is here. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Who else is missing? Did I miss anybody? Chase T, I got you there. Mr. Big L, what's going on? It says, evening all. Mr. Big L, I need to catch up on your, he's been pumping out the videos. I need to catch up on your videos. I hope you're doing well. Beto's here. What's going on? Aaron is crying, you bad man. I'm sure he's crying. The only way Aaron would cry if he stood and broke his little toe. It's the only way he's going to cry. But anyways, Zed, hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Beto. Hope you're doing well. Good evening, good afternoon. And big hello to our friends over at Just Flight for supporting the streams. If you haven't hit the like button, please make sure you hit the like button. To be much appreciated. I've even had to put a poll in to remind you guys. And if you don't like the stream, just hit the dislike button. It's cool because, YouTube brought it in where I actually can't see the dislikes in here because just in case my feelings were getting hurt. And to be honest, I don't really care if you hit the like button or hit the dislike button. The engagement's still the same, all the same, so it doesn't matter. Cash at the moment building a house. I'm also concerned my PC won't run an Intel Core i7 1070-290 with RTX 20 Super. It should run it with your settings low or down. And this thing runs better on than 2020 does. So it's okay. We don't care about your feelings. Dislike. Go ahead, Benno. Make my day. Hey, Manny, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. And I should say, speaking of drop bears, hello to all the drop bears out there. Hope you guys are doing well. Bubba from Bronze says, evening aviators, what do I hear? The sounds of the smallest orchestra. Where? I can't hear it. Hang on. No, all I can hear is Aaron whinging. That's all I can hear. Or is it the air raid? What's going on, Bubba? Welcome to the stream. Gav, hope you're doing well. If this is the first time that you've caught the streams, we do this. We're Australian. We just do a bit of tongue-in-cheek. We don't mind. Things get out of control. Hey, on the last stream, I ran out of fuel in the Phoenix. Go figure. It just happens. So, Joseph Jolly, good morning to you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let's jump into the sim. And where's Benny Big Bucks when you need it? I started 15 minutes early today. Anyways, there we go. Let me change this to friends at Just Flight. All right, so we are in. Who's actually picked up the Echo 19 sound pack? I actually haven't listened to any of it. Oh, it's loud. Hang on, let me jump in there. Everybody's got their props going, so hopefully I can hear some stuff when we're actually sitting in the cockpit. He's collecting the big bucks. Yes, Benny only cares about his big bucks. All right, let me bring this down here. I don't know how well we're going to hear the sounds, but we'll try to hear them because we can hear everybody else's props. So, but I don't know if you guys. So, unlike the sim, you were able to download the sound file. So, unlike the sim, you were able to download. I actually, well, I don't know. I believe Orbex was having problems, Big L, but I don't buy anything through Orbex. So I picked it up through Mind Control and it installed fine. So as far as I know, it should work, but I haven't tested it. So, but yeah, I didn't. I know Orbex was having problems, but I didn't pick it up through Orbex. Mr. Mosey Ali, welcome to the stream. Says good night, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. G'day, 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 g'day. Inspector will give you my 3070 when I upgrade my desktop pooter. Oh, there we go. There we go. How cool is that? Or our community? That's cool, 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 cool. Sorry, just having a look at a massage. Cool. Cool. All good. Well, let's see how it starts. The 172 I can watch you like a pro. Well, the thing is, Gav, I said this one here as well, Gav, is it's only got mixture and throttle. So it's not a complex, so you don't have to worry about pitch. So which means it's just, you've just got to adjust your mixture and stuff for your altitude. So pretty easy sort of stuff. So Mr. Southie Wesley, what's going on? How's life? How's your day? Well, I got up this morning and I was quite lucky when I got up this morning. Mrs. Oz made me a coffee, which wasn't a traditional sort of, it was a coffee that's normally, it was through the coffee machine, so it was pretty good. Then I think I jumped into the shower, got ready, took Junior to school, went and had coffee with the in-laws, and then I started some work. What did I do? I packed up all the packaging, took it to the post office. After that, what did I do? I could go on and on and on. But I was like, are we there yet?
Let's go. Hope all the Ozflight Summer family are well.
Thanks, Gav. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Inspector Gav, thank you very much for the memberships. I won't go anymore. Is there no more Sunday streams? I had a look Sunday and no one around. Delta, I've had a couple of things on Sundays, my friend. So I've missed the last two Sunday streams, but no, they're still going. So we streamed yesterday to catch up for missing Sunday, stream today, stream Saturday, stream Sunday. So there's 4 streams organized. And I'm trying to do my best because I'm so slack at it, is actually organize and put the streams up in advance. So I actually put this stream up on Monday. So I'll do Saturday stream tomorrow or something like that. So you guys will be able to see. Ooh, listen to that. Can you guys hear that? I've got different rudder sounds. So we'll have to go through all the click sounds and just see what this thing actually sounds like. I don't know if you guys can hear it there, but she sounds like she needs some WD-40. Bubba says, can we just fly the plane? I didn't know you. Tuesday is a new Sunday. No. I streamed Monday to catch up for the other things. So we haven't missed any of the Sunday streams. I've just had to postpone them the last 2 weeks. We still actually streamed them. So it's all good. I've never been a gamer with this time zone. Are you in the server? Yes, we are. We're on the West USA server. So you're welcome to come and join us and come from Fly if you want to. All right, so what was I about to do? I was about to do something and I've forgotten what I was going to do is, you can hear all the sounds. All right, let's just play. I just want to listen to a couple of click buttons here. So apparently they've gone and changed all ambient sounds, outside sounds, inside sounds, and recorded all. But the thing is, Echo 19's gone and done this to default aircraft. But if you buy something like from Just Flight, they do this as part of buying the plane. But because this is default, Sobo didn't go out of their way to do that. Nice. Actually, that just sounds like a real click in a plane too. So cool. So these aren't individual clicks. He's just recorded one and put them across the board. Some developers will actually, if they've got access to a plane, they will actually grab all the different clicks because some switches slightly sound a little bit different, but looks like he's just grabbed it from that. Yep, that's how they sound. You can actually hear the spring in there, which is super good. And the cool thing is I'm flying the classic. So if you've got the premium packs, you get the classic, and the sound pack works on the G1000 versions and classics. But it's nice that you can hear the springs on those. What else we got to mess with? Can't really hear anything with that, except it's popped out, but you really don't hear anything with that anyway in the real world. I actually need to loosen that up. That's pretty stiff. I should need to loosen it up on the Vertigo. What else have we got? I just want to click things while nothing's turned on. And just get a feel for what he's done. Yeah, click, 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 click. That's about it. Cool. Now, the main thing I'm interested in listening to the sounds of the engine. And do the windows pop open? They do. I forgot that they pop open on this aircraft. Very, very cool. What else do we have? Probably really about it, I think, that we can mess around with. Parking brake, fuel on and off our fuel, select out flaps. Good morning. Hey, what's going on, Glenn? Hey, Glenn's telling me how to fly a Cessna. Mr. Willie VR, welcome to the stream. Good morning, good day. He's going to grab his coffee. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And Hados, the old dingo. I see you everywhere these days lurking about. So we're going to fly the first leg up to... where are we actually flying to? We're going to be flying up to... I think it's a Monterose regional, and I'm actually going to grab an ILS into there, funny enough, because I haven't flown an ILS when it comes to a Cessna for a very, very, very long time. So I'm actually going to grab the ILS for runway 27 and do the Hotel Alpha Quebec Hotel Yankee transition. So but if you guys want to do your own thing and just fly VFR into it, you're welcome to do so. But I'm going to try and get this thing to do a ILS. We'll see how we go. So, but yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I believe the Echo sound pack you can pick up directly from their store. I get mine from Contrail, so I can use our discount code, so then you get it cheaper than anywhere else. And I believe you can get it at Orbex, but people were having problems picking up through Orbex. So the cool thing is that the Cessna 172 is actually pretty good. It's the same as in X-Plane. The Cessna 172 default is actually really good in X-Plane. It's pretty good in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I didn't press anything. I haven't pressed a button. That did it itself. I did not press a thing. What happened now? I just got booted out of me plane. Hopefully that doesn't happen very often. Just so it's pretty good. So adding a sound pack on it really improves the aircraft, which is good. So, all right, let's get this thing up and running, and I might just pop this open here so I can actually hear some of the engine starting on here. Fuel shut-off switch is fuel's going in. I switched that to both already. We are going to put the battery on. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? I like that sound. Now let's close that. Might be hard to hear some of these sounds, but you can hear like the, you know, the electronic ring that you get? Is the Echo 19 an add-on? Yeah, it's an add-on. It's not free. It's not free. It cost me, I think the recommended retail price was like $18.99 Australian, and then I used the 10% discount code we have. So, yeah. Parking brakes are already on. There we go. Sounds good. All right, so hang on. Touch this again. Bit hard to hear it with other planes around, but it's there. Actually, I might start this. Inspector, I can't hear anything when you're playing that. I can't hear a thing when you're playing that, you bloody degenerate. I couldn't help but yeah, I know. All right, let's go. I don't know, there's some bug that keeps throwing me out of the plane, which is a little bit weird, but we'll carry on anyway. Navs can go on, and the beacon can go on, and we're going to turn the fuel pump on. And so, actually, I'm going to, you can hear it. No pitch change, though. No pitch change. That's interesting. Anyways, fuel pump on. I'm just going to leave it out a little bit on the mixture. Put a bee's dick in that. And let's go clear prop. That's because whoever's sitting there, can you like move on a little bit? We're trying to listen to the sounds. That's the reason for the sound pack, but I can't hear him. Anyways, let's start the engine. Bloody hell. What I got to work with. It's like working. They say don't work with kids, dogs, or other flight simmers. I might be getting trolled. Anyways, clear prop. Actually, I'll do this on a wider view. We can see the prop turning. Oh, that sounded pretty good, didn't it? Looks like it's me, but it's not. Yeah, it's okay. Alternator can go on. Get the engine up to 1200 as we have a quick look here. Pressure is good. We've got plenty of fuel for the first leg, so don't you worry about that. Ampage is good at the moment, and we're just waiting for the oil pressure to, or the oil temps to come up into the green before we can do anything. Who are you calling a dingo, me dingo? I don't know. I'm calling anybody a dingo. All right. Amp voltage has disappeared, so we're going to turn on the avionics on. Aircraft's coming to life, but I do like the sounds so far. Sounds very, very Cessna-ish, and it sounds like you can tell it's been recorded from a Cessna and it's not been synthesized. Synthanized? Whatever. Testblight said, wonder if anyone will make the old carburetor engine that requires carb heat and simulate the... Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice, because I've got some stuff that I need to show you guys regarding some GA stuff that I can't really talk about at the moment. That would make use of that really, really well. All right, let's bring these up. Dingo is a new Aussie kid, a PC game that is going on the Switch shortly. Okay, Glenn, thank you. Nice to know. Does anybody know how you can actually turn this thing off? Was it going to be stuck there? All right, let's have a outside listen here. I'm not going to rev it up too high because we're still warming her up. No, I can't, Pringle. She's not green yet, mate. She's just on there. I've just got to wait for a little bit more, you know. She's old and we're at 8,000 feet, my friend. So it's a bit cold up here. And, you know, I own this plane, so we're not renting it. The Asobo Steam Gauge 172 and just the Echo 19. Yeah, just the Echo 19 and the classic from Asobo. The A2 Comanche is super detailed in terms of engine management. Absolutely. And also, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the Piston Duke and the Turbo Duke is now fully compatible and native with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So Black Square's going and doing their thing. So yeah, see that the Duke is now being... Oh, there we go. Captain Kookaburra read my mind. Well done on selling the flight sim item, Shane. How do you mean by flight sim items? Think about getting the Warrior? Yeah, the Warrior from Just Flight's really good. Alright, we're in the green, so we are going to jump on the outside. Let's give a bit of a sound. The Cessna this is only like one. The Ruby livery, yeah. It comes with a couple of livery packs. The Cessna, the classic and the G1000 version of the Cessna, Asobo actually went and did the flight mechanics and did what for 2024. So a lot of the Asobo aircraft don't even run the 2024 flight mechanics, but the Cessna does. So where is the best model in and the Just Flight Air? Yep. So we should get a different sound around the aircraft. Keeps chucking me out of the plane. Why is it doing that for? I have no idea. It keeps booting me out. It's really weird. It's done it like 5 times now. Probably should have just done this with the Xbox controller, but anyway. So you get used to the sound. You happy now the Duke is? Yeah, we're going to have to do another Duke flight. We did one the other day. We did one the other day, but it wasn't fully compatible, so I haven't actually downloaded the update yet. I get these RPMs up. All right. Let's go and put a flight plan in here. We're going to go direct to... what's the next KO? Flight plan. So far for 18 bucks minus the discount. Not bad. Love the TBM 850 native. Yeah, Delta, I can't wait till he actually redoes the whole thing. So it'll be interesting to see what the Black Square update's going to be once they've gone and made all the aircraft native, which is obviously not taking them long to do. So KM, so Kilo Mike Tango Juliet. Actually, we'll worry about that later. All right. This is just a sound pack, right? Does it work with the WB-7172? I don't know, Mahovi, or Mr. William Kelly. I'd probably say it wouldn't. I don't know. If someone does know, I haven't used the WB Sims 172 for a little bit, actually, to be honest. All right, let's put on the brakes. Put on the heater heat for where we are. And I don't have taxi lights in this thing, do I? Yeah, I do. They are there. Cool. All right. And anybody see a flag around here? Which is the runway we're taking off today? This would be a great little trip if you're got a VR headset on today. Layers that way. All right. We might just take off down the other end of the canyon. Good morning, Tennessee Flight Simmer. Welcome to the stream. Oh, the engine sounds on this are so much better. Just got to wind the throttle, the mixture back a little bit because we're so high. Electric flap noises. And you can hear the clicks too. I think he's done a reasonably good job. Mr. Peter Conras, what's going on? Have you left the first airport yet? No, because we were taking a look at the sound unpack from Echo 19. So, Mr. Firebug, we'll just go to his right then. Because that's what you're meant to do. Go on the right hand side. Thanks for having a look, Marcus. Sorry guys, I've got the sound up a little bit loud just so we can have a bit of a listen. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared, that scared me. It's like, holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, this is really, really polished off the 172. And I like the 172, like I said, in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, because they used the new ground handling and flight mechanics for the sim. I just arrived in New Zealand yesterday. Where are you from? I am from Austin, Texas, my friend. Yeah! No, that's just an ongoing joke. I'm from Australia, my buddy. Your game's crashed. We've got a lot of people in the old Aerosoft, whatchamacallit? You hear the stall horn? Come on. We can get the stall horn out. All right. Speed on the brakes. I think it's 1800 for a Cessna, for a Runup. Glenn might be able to tell me otherwise. All right. Mag tests. Drop within 170. Back to both. The right mag within 70 of each other. Good. Fuel pump off. Fuel pump on. And how's she idle? Fucking thing, she's done it again. And she's idling. It keeps throwing me out of the plane. What's your mixture on the takeoff? Yeah, I've got to put more in, but the reason cap, we're at 8,000, 8,500. So I'm not actually going to have full mixture on takeoff. I'm going to have just a wee bit out because we are so high. I don't want to rich it too much. Alrighty. Let's get going. Actually, I didn't do... That goes up, that goes down. Pipes go down. 1800 sounds right. 23 to you want to test with takeoff revs. Roger. Okay. You could only get about 80% on the mixture. Okay. She's heard about your piloting skills. Who has? On the right hand side. If you watch Tuesday's stream, holy dolly. What server region you on? We're on the West USA. And you can hear exclamation mark flight plan for the flight plan up below. $758 nautical miles. Hang on. What did I actually put in for this flight plan? I think I might have put the wrong one in. Mexico? I've definitely put the wrong friggin' flight plan in. Kilo Mike Tango Juliet. Kilo Mike. Holy cow. We were going to fly to Mexico. Let me just fix that up, please. Kilo Mike Tango Juliet. There we go. Monterose. Surprised no one picked that up. Anywho. Might not be allowed back? Yes. All right, we're waiting for you guys to get going. Or we all want to leave together. I think we all might want to leave together. I'm too used to flying I'm too used to flying Pipers, to be honest. Winding the mixture in a little bit. All right, we're going to take our time on the rollout. Aircraft must be stopped to exit. I'm not exiting the plane. See, it's trying to kick me out again. There's obviously some sort of bug. Is anybody else getting that? Oh, listen to those sounds. That's definitely not default. No, but you're on track IR. Nice. Ooh, we got a crosswind that I saw before. She wants to fly. We're just gonna let her fly. Build the speed up. We're a bit underpowered. Just a little bit. It keeps trying to throw me out of the plane. That's a weird thing. Look, it's doing it again. Is anybody else getting that? Come on, girl. Now there's 60. But yeah, she keeps trying to throw me out. And you can't lock the thing. Alright, we're going to put the flaps up. Check your exit command. It may be associated. No, it's only in this plane. It's only in this plane. It's something to do with this plane. It doesn't do it in any other planes. It's a bit weird. All right. We're just going to get some more altitude and then we can make a right-hand turn. Because I want to get around those mountains there where those fellas are trying to go. But we're just going to get some more altitude here. But you can hear the wind effects. You can hear the traveling and ground effects. So yeah. You can hear the wind whizzing through like you do in a Cessna too. That sort of tinny sound. So that's pretty cool. Mr. Benny Big Bucks, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. And we'll go around this way. She does look good in the Ruby. I think this is the direction we're meant to be going. Yes, it is. Always different sort of weather when you come out of Telluride. But yeah, I like the wind sounds on it too. He's done well. What's going on with... Oh, there's the flight plan there. I don't know why that was zoomed out too far. There we go. Like we've got some rain showers over there too. And we've got some mountains that we need to pop over here. We're going to go... Ooh, okay. We've got storms coming in, showers on the right-hand side, and we've got some on the left-hand side. The weather looks way better out on the left-hand side, so this is going to make things interesting. Get rejected for a job today because the recruiter didn't know their subject, and now I'm in a bad mood and not worked since May. Hey, Hados. What sort of line of work do you do? There's 10.5. And we've got about 29 nautical miles to go for this first leg. But we are going to do the ILS, so that should make things interesting. It all depends what it is. Are they a recruiter within the company that's actually looking for, or they are one of the third-party recruiters that just basically get like a little fee when they find someone a job? Those ones, and they've got to find everybody a job. They're the ones that generally know worse than the others, in my experience. I was software quality assurance, test automation and let's sounds legit. Glenn says, you get that a lot these days. Companies are recruiting consultants and AI often. No, yeah. Yeah, one of the companies that I previously worked with, they had an onboarding thing where you do a video and you send in the video, and then the AI basically gets it, looks at your mannerisms, how you spoke, how you looked, all that sort of stuff, and actually gives you a score. And then it actually passes it on to the person that is either going to do the interview, say yes or no. So basically, robot looks at it first before you do. In the previous company that I did, and it was interesting. No, that's true. Yep, yeah, and it's a system they've been using it for a long time, Hados. It's nothing new. They've been using it for a while, and I've been self-employed now for 3 years, so I'm going back maybe 4 years ago, and it had been implemented for a long time already. So. She needs to wear a lot of makeup and a wig. Yeah. So, yeah. So you do your interview. You basically you put your resume in, and then it spits out saying, yep, you're going through the next round, and then you can do a video interview and so forth. And they give you a set of standard questions to answer, and it reviews, and the bot reviews how you actually answer those questions. So basically, and then when you get the thing, it says anybody under a certain score, you shouldn't ask to do an interview, but a manager can override that if they think they see something special in the person for whatever reason. So, you know, is where they obviously want a technical incorrect or even a legal answer. Sorry, I must have missed something there. The last airport you've flown to is KEG, not KAGE, right? I fixed it, Marcus. If you do exclamation mark flight plan, I already fixed it. Someone pointed it out. Yeah, I made a mistake. So we're going to Eagle. All right, let me grab some chart information for an ILS in here. $111.3. All right, it's picked up ILS from runway 17. I might want to think about getting on the... What do we need to get on? We need to be on 8,100. So... we'll see if the pilot's going to do that for us. Nice flight plan. Cheers. What's... oh, there we go. We'll actually get the pilot on the right level here. What are we, 10.5? 10.5. Autopilot. Let's go to heading mode. Put that in there. Altitude can go on. There we are. Nav can go on once we hit the nav. We should be good there. See if it's gonna fly the magenta line. Oh, look at that. We've got a rainbow on the ground there, which is super cool. I do love the Ruby. Good old 70s, 80s livery here. Looks like we're going IFR now. What else did I miss? No speed indicator. Speed indicator's on. We're sitting on just under 78 knots and the pitot heat is on. Down the bottom here. All good. Everything's in the green. Back is okay. There we go. It's picking up the magenta line. Oh, you have no indicators. Okay. Yeah, but my previous role when I worked in, I did all my own hiring. So I've done so many interviews over the years. It's an insane amount of interviews I've done. I've done them all sorts of types of interviews, one-on-ones, group interviews. They're always interesting to do. Interviews via, obviously, video when we had the old COVID. So love the fall colors coming in. I'll put some music on the next leg, guys. I just want to listen to the plane and see what we can hear. So we're just out of the flat range here. We've got 15 nautical miles to go. I'm going to have to veer off shortly, though. I want to fly the ILS. Wonder if I can actually put it in. Change fields, no. Sorry, program, select approach. We want to do the ILS for runway 7, and we want to do the hotel. I want to do this one here. I'm going to pop that in there. We're going to activate the bejeebers. Yes, guidance. Yep. Cool. Flight plan should have designated us over there. Cool. Now we've got the ILS. Just like flying a Boeing. But, we'll just like flying the Boeing because this thing wants to kick me out too. Doors want to fall off on this thing. Where's the airport anyway? Oh, there it is over there. So we're going to be coming in on this one here, I believe, which is meant to be the active runway, but we'll see. Winds are always slightly different. But we're going to fly this track up here, and we're going to fly another 32 nautical miles. So since then, I actually might put some music on. Did anybody else pick up the Echo Echo 19 sound pack for the Cessna? There we go. It's a bit windy up here. Mr. Just Willie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We're checking out the Echo 19 sound pack, even though we've got some music going at the moment. Oh, I'll leave the landing lights on. But I left on. I left them all on. Curb, you might have. Did you leave your pitot? Did you turn your pitot heat? Your pitot tube cover on? So I just got to do a message here. Cool. It's not available on Orbex. You can pick it up over at the Contrail store. Yeah, Contrail or Echo 19. Tools and videos pretty cool. I don't recall a proper sound pack for the Cessna before. You had the Boris, but he did his with the 152, I believe. Yeah, through the Contrail store and directly through them. So Contrail will be the cheapest way to get it, I would assume, using the all the different Contrail discount codes that are out. So, but yeah, I picked my copy up a couple of days ago, but I've only just checking it out now. And our good friends Aviation Lads obviously did the sound, the trailer for it. Oh, we've got a couple of bits of. Is the Echo 19's first? Is this Echo's 19's first sound pack? No, Willie. This is the fourth one, I believe, under their brand as their own. But obviously, they've done a shit ton for a lot of developers. They work a lot with I&I builds too. But yeah, they've done jets and stuff like that. I think this is their first sort of GA plane under their own brand. But yeah, they've been around and doing stuff for a while. Nothing new, as in not a new developer. All right, we're getting some updrafts here, pushing the nose up. So we'll probably get a downdraft after that. But yeah, see how the nose is getting pushed up here. I'm just going to lean it out a little bit more. There we go, to get just a bit more power. And there we got everybody going straight in. Like we got through that rain cloud. I tell you what, the sim is looking a lot better in Sim Update 3. But also in Sim Update 4, I've been watching some streams and it's looking a lot better in Sim Update 4. I was even so close to like moving to Sim Update 4 because I don't like doing the betas, but it looked really good and looked like it was performing great, but I won't worry about it. Did a test flight with the updated Black Square Duke Turbine, such a joy. Yeah, I flew it on stream a little while ago when I forced it into the sim. But yeah, very, very, very much looking forward to messing around with it over the next week or so. He's Black Square, he's get these stuff out pretty quickly. It's only taken them like 2 weeks per aircraft, which is pretty cool. Mr. Fly Hop 2014. I wish I was able to join on this flight today. I'm in Texas, but getting ready for work. I hope you have a great stream and flight. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully, work is a pleasure instead of a what's the opposite? Instead of a drag. All right. We have got still 21 nautical miles before we fly up to the ILS marker, or the next leg to turn onto the ILS leg. Hey Simon, what's going on? Hi, looking good as always. Oh, thank you, mate. It's I tell you what, you know, it's some people just are naturally good looking, where you've got other people like me. Just have to work hard at being good looking. Sometimes I'm so good looking it hurts, you know how it is. Tell you what, thank you, mate, appreciate it. You're looking good too. Oh, I can't believe I'm still married, seriously. Can't believe Mrs. Oz is still with me after all these years. I bought the Echo 19 sound pack on the Contrail. There we go. Did you use the discount code? Save yourself. How much did you save? Aaron says, "Oh my god, wow, just well." Well, Aaron, I thought you would understand. I thought you would be very, very similar to me, my friend. You're a very, very good-looking man yourself. You know. Super hype on this recent announcement about the Commander 690B. Yeah. Yep. Now I'm trying to remember who's actually making it. Who was making it? It was Black Square, wasn't it? Captain D, Shane D for Disillusion. Yeah, it was Black Square. Yeah. I'm a very good looking man. Just ask Mrs. Oz. She'll tell you. Yeah, she will. Oh, that one deserves a clap. Yep. That one deserves a clap. You're so good looking. My screen filters your pic. Oh, there we go. It replaces the bald with Harry Potter. Oh, no. Oh. See, this is what I got to put up with. This is what I got to put up with. See, I try to give myself a compliment, because you should give yourself a compliment, but, you know. Once we land here, obviously, first airport's coffee run. Time for coffee, and I've got to check the girls. And seeing what they're up to. We're actually down a couple of workers at the moment, unfortunately. I got to do some maintenance and fixing tomorrow. Last time I gave myself a compliment, Mrs. Canuck said I was way off base. Don't listen. Don't listen. Don't listen. As long as if you feel good after the compliment and you know it's not a lie, you know. Oh man, this ILS is dragging like a dog's dragging a bone. We are flying. We've still got ground speed of 124 knots. It's matching. Well, we actually got a tailwind, so when we fly back that way, it's going to take longer. I forgot how bloody slow Cessna 172s take the fly. Holy cow. It's going to take forever just to do it, but I want to do it. Tomorrow morning, I'll be teaching a pool from 9:45 to 2 p.m. or 12 p.m. Yes, good old Michael's the pool shark friend that you want to have when you're putting pink slips on the table. I look in the mirror every morning and say, you're pretty, you're clever, and you look great in a cocktail dress. Okay, well, there's sometimes some things, Willie, and some compliments, I believe they should be only shared with yourself looking in the mirror and not with anybody else. Just saying. I don't use the AFS discount code because Control always says that the discount code has already been used. Yeah, but if you click the link because I did a special thing with contrail markers. If you actually click the link, it should automatically give you a ongoing 5% discount code. So if you click the link, it should just do it. If it doesn't do it, let me know, because I'll go and speak to the Control clan. Yeah, because I said to him, I said, well, can we have something ongoing for our community so they can keep using it? And, you know, and I said, you don't have to do 10%. You can do 5 or something if you want to. And they agreed to it. So, yeah. So I think the code will give you 10% off your first purchase, but if you use our link, you'll get 5% off ongoing. So, or if you want to use all the other content creators' 10% codes, you can, because there's a few around. You know, you have a strong marriage when your wife lies about your looks as you get older. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. My wife lies about my looks all the time. She says, you know, you don't look as good as you used to. So, which really means you look extremely good looking. So, bought a new car today, picking it up in a few weeks. What'd you get, Kanga? What'd you get? Is it a brand new car, second hand, or ex-military? What is it? I was doing the ILS at Kilo Papa Delta Kilo 172, and the ATC asked me if I could speed up. Told him I had both arms out the window when it was flapping as hard as you could. Yes. Ooh, new car. Electric, petrol. All right, we've got 8.2 nautical miles coming up. I don't know why I can't. Oh, hang on. Because I'm an idiot. There's the other side of that, telling your wife the truth as don't go there, Willie. Don't go there. Just don't even go there. We've got some young fellas in here that need to learn life's lessons on their own, I think. Anyone remember the binding name to flip between external and a cockpit? I don't know, but it was like the N key or something, wasn't it? This one here. Because I'm actually, this is an internal view, but I external it by doing the co-pilot glitch. Do what I did to get married a few times. Just a few. So the current knows she's on a borrowed time. See, Aaron thinks he's like a good-looking, famous, rich movie stars, and gets married and divorced all the time. But the only thing is, he's not rich. He's not a movie star, and he's good-looking. Dentage, what's going on? But he's missing the other two. He's missing all the money and the fame. Maple Leaf, welcome to the stream. Good morning to you, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did your alarm get you up this morning at 5 o'clock? All right. We're about to switch over. Mr. Brett Plays, what's going on? I saw your streaming today, but I didn't jump in to say hello. I'm the common denominator. You are. You actually are. Set course to 335, which is already done for us here. You are the common denominator. Oh, there's another airport there, just over the top, and a golf course. I wonder how much it takes to keep that all green down there. And obviously, it looks pretty shit, doesn't it? Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. Okay, I get a notification or just by chance? No, I saw. I'm still not getting any notifications for your stream. I just saw that you're streaming when I went to, I logged into YouTube and I just hit like the home button and then like your subscriber button, and I saw you were streaming something non-flight to me. That's how I knew. Yeah, I don't get any notifications, even when I unscribe and all that sort of stuff with your stuff. I don't know why. That's why I miss a lot of your flight simming streams. I just don't know. Well, it looks like Kanga's flying the ILS as well. Stop sending you more. I think so. YouTube's not like YouTube of what YouTube used to be. If YouTube could be YouTube, what could YouTube be? Yeah. Say that after a couple of beers. All right, we're making a turn. And I need to start descending here. Because I believe we've got to capture the ILS. What am I going to grab it at? So flying to Barak, we're meant to be at 12,500. I will not be there. Actually, 9,400 I've got to descend down to. That VSing down. That's not VSing down.
Wow, 55 months of hanging with the drop bears. Also get to watch Shane fly.
I'll come back to whoever what that was in a second because I'm trying to get this to arm and I don't know why it's not arming. Oh, now it is. There we go. I was just a bit slow at it. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Hey, Mr. Willie VR. What's going on? It says, well, 55 months of hanging out with the drop bears. Do I apologize now or apologize later? Let me know. Also get to watch Shane fly. Oh, geez, you're such a lucky man. You're such a lucky man. Is that what you get for your 55 months? You get to watch me fly? I'll tell you what. You that's just such a deal. It's such a deal you're on, Willie. Thank you, mate. Appreciate the 55 months of support. Just be nice. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're not being nice and telling lies is exactly what the theme of the stream is today. All right, so we're meant to be going down to 9,400 on this one. So a bit like bit like real world, yeah, real life stuff here. And then once we get to, we're going to go down to Widru. And to get down to Widru, we need to be at 8,100. And that's when we're actually going to start grabbing the ILS in. So we'll hit the approach button and see if she's actually going to fly it for us. Will be cool. Now, if you guys are in the US, and I tell you what, we've had so many orders when it comes to... I'll come back to that. Here we go.
Well, speaking as a rich, good-looking, cruiser and movie star, you have a long way to go. Love ya, Shane. Oh yes, 4 years membership. Wow.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 48 months. Thank you, Beto. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I took all the things away because I never got back to putting them in. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 48 months. And yes, I appreciate it. Thank you very, very, very much. As for rich, good-looking cruiser and movie star, well, you know, we can always hope, can't we? We could always hope. Thank you, Beto. I appreciate it. Did I miss anybody else? We didn't have anybody else hit. No, we didn't. But thank you, Beto. Now go to bed. Now go to bed. All right, we need to go down to 8,100. So we're going to do that. Down, down, down. 500's always good. There we go. You owe me a techno. We don't do technos anymore. All right, music's going down. We're going to turn some of the plane sounds on. There we go. Let me know if that's not too... Shit, what's it doing?
What is wrong with my life? 44 months and I am still here.
I think I unclicked the nav button there. Aaron, what's wrong with my life at 44 months? I can't answer the hard questions for you. Those sorts of things that you're going to need to pay therapy for, because I can't help you with those questions, my friend. I'm really, really, really sorry. Switch the block instead of the GPS. I thought I had another leg to go, though, before we would capture the ILS. Is the reason why I didn't do that. Because Borak's not part of it. I believe that's one more leg to go. Actually, it's not. That's why it's not. Oh my god. We'll put it back on the GPS just to get it onto the nav mode, and then we'll get sorted in a second here. Pilot error. Yeah, I have a lot of those. We have a lot of them. Oh no, it's still got one more leg before we jump onto it. I don't know why it flicked off then. Because it's withdrew when we grabbed the ILS at 8100, and that's what I need to get down to. So we'll just see if she's going to fly us there, and then we'll put the approach button on. But thank you very much, Beto. Thank you very much, Mr. Aaron. I'd like to say it's been a pleasure, but I'm still thinking it's maybe not a pleasure. But anyways, thank you very much. Now, we need to do... We'll grab the V-lock. Got an order from Daniel Cannon. Because of the UF tariffs. Yeah, I was going to talk about that, Willie, so I might be able to fill you in some details there so you know as well. Let me grab the approach button here. There we go, so we can grab the glide slope in a second. So basically what's happening when it comes to, because I was going to say I cancelled so many orders because I didn't want to hold people's money. Because if things change, so we've cancelled so many flight sim mods, but don't worry, I'll be contacting all those customers when we can send. But Australia Post has scheduled that people can start posting back to the US from the 25th, so long as they're using the third-party tariff company and paying the tariffs and all that sort of stuff like that. So hopefully, which is like Wednesday next week, so yeah, we'll see how we go. So you may see your thing move forward, but yeah. But we'll just wait and see. It might get postponed. Australia Post, since they've cancelled the posting, they've only sent like 2 emails. 1, what's going to happen, and 2, when the date is. Other than that, they haven't sent anything. So we'll just have to wait and see. Just have to wait and see. All right, let's slow down here. So waiting to, at Widgery, we need to be at 8,100. Yeah, I don't want to get political. I'm happy to talk about what the actual situation is, but I don't want to get political in the chats. Jane Cessna Spirilla suddenly crashed and smashed. What are you talking about, Glenn? What are you talking about? And I think you have to put $3 in there before she starts talking. There we go. We just grabbed the glide slope, ladies and gentlemen. You're seriously printing those from bamboo printers? Yeah, absolutely. Yep. You'd be amazed when you design things properly and you print them in certain ways, which I won't be giving out any of my details of how I do my printing, but yes. We do all sorts of things. All right, so the glide slope's been captured, and we are doing the ILS. Damn your 3D printer is naff. Yeah, you've got to have good stuff to be able to do stuff. That rhymes too. I should have been a poet. I didn't even know it. Oh, stop it, Oz. Stop it. You could just sell the SDF files. No, definitely not. No, if I sold the STL files, I might as well just go and claim bankruptcy now. Because people start ripping you off. Right away. And the next thing, then your stuff's on Temu. Hey, Brett. The quality is, yes. The merchandise, it's like me opening a cloak. The merchandise is... Making a living from it yet? No. We were close to actually start. I don't want to get into financials, but we were close to actually starting to get some stuff back from our investment. But then obviously the tariff situation happened, so it's prolonged it a little bit. So, all right, let's get back to flying though. We're going to start slowing down here. But she's flying the ILS quite nicely. And as the speed changes, you get different wind effect noises too, which is super cool. Going to do Harrison Ford. It's because there must be a crosswind. I'm actually slowing down so I can actually put some flappage in. If you make a full cockpit GA 172 print, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything about that one. All right, we can put the first notch flaps in. There we go. Can't really hear him on the inside. Let's go for another notch. Blowing down. All right, I'm going to turn the pilot off, and I'm going to follow the glide slope from here. There we go, my plane. Full flaps. Thanks for the uplift vibes today, Sheenos. And no worries, Hados. No worries, my friend. You're welcome to vibe up anytime you want. But hopefully you get some nice recruiters out there. Is everything made out of PETG? No, sir. Don't need to. All right, Papa's in sight. We're a little bit low, and we're a little bit slow. Story of my life. And she, oh, gee, she's bumpy going over those little quarry sort of diggings and mountains and stuff there. Don't worry, guys. We've got 76 on the ground speed, even though our wind speed is 59 knots, which is still fine on full flaps. We're actually a bit weak. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. That's interesting. So, the wind didn't pick up the wing until we landed, which is, it shouldn't do that. That's a bit odd. That's a bit odd. It shouldn't actually do that, so that's not modeled very well. Her real name is Bernard. Hey, Monty, what's going on? PLA is so brittle. What printers do you have, or could you do ABS? No, I don't need to do ABS. No, ABS is overkill. Your latest video on the keyboard mods was great. Yeah, I stuffed up though because I bloody missed a letter off the link. So people tried to click the link in the first 12 hours and the link didn't work. I had one job. But yeah, we've got to do some more sort of behind the scenes, not just showing like products, but just behind the scenes stuff. So. But I decided to do... Oh, here we go. The count set. I just decided to do a keyboard one because we just released 3 new additions to the Moser yoke. So I just thought I'd do a keyboard one. I've got to do an unboxing for the Bamboo Labs HD 2D. But when I filmed it, it was tragic. So I don't know if I can do a miracle edit to make it look good, but we'll see. A great idea mounting the keyboards to the Alpha. Yeah, because the Alpha takes so much, the Alpha and the Bravo. So you can actually mount those keyboards to the Bravo, which I didn't mention in that video. So they'll work on both. But the honeycomb stuff is so massive. By the time you get like a Alpha and a Bravo in front of you, like your desk is gone skis. Oh, actually, what I'm going to do here, I've got no need to taxi all the way back. Walk in a park. What gear are we running tonight? I'm actually using... I'm a bit lazy tonight. I was going to hook up the Moser, but then I would have got to do a new camera view. So I'm using the Moser AB9 joystick tonight. The Virtual Fly Vernios, just the original ones, not the pluses. Oh, actually, I am running the pluses. And then just Turtle Beach is the ones that I... Just Turtle Beach rudder pedals that I keep underneath my desk because you can treat them hard, keep them mean sort of thing. They just keep working. All right, I'm just going to put the brake on that. We're going to keep the RPM at 1200. We're just going to go and take a quick break, and I got to do the daddy runs. That doesn't sound right. Say goodnight to Junior and check the girls, grab a coffee, and then we'll be back. If the stream is died, just hit the reset button. Yeah, coffee time. It's going to be a quick coffee time. I'll put some music on. We've got enough fuel to get to the next destination. And yeah, same buffering here. Just reset, guys. It's just a YouTube thing. Daddy runs, change the diaper. No, just do some just hit the reset thing because it's just YouTube being YouTube on that one. All right, I will be back. Won't be long, guys.
Can't live to live without you. Can't live, I can't give anymore. Can't live to live without you. Can't live with you more.
Alrighty then. Alright. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's actually get a position. Man, my hair looks great today. It's fantastic. I reckon by the end of the week, I should be able to get this comb over thing happening. Get it, comb it over. Yeah, I reckon I get a comb over by the end of the week. Be awesome. Who is that handsome fella? Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. What are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about SSDs. SSDs. Yeah, I did something different with this PC build, and by the looks of the parts, are being shipped early. So I didn't think they'd get shipped till next week. They're being shipped, so I may get them on Friday, which means I can finish the PC build. If not, it will be a next week's job. So SSD speeds are increased the last few years. Largely different games are nearly impossible now. Yeah. Shane, shave like me once in a while. Usually I shave like once a week. My hair, I need to do it more often, or lack of. I plan on buying some new gear in Melbourne when I'm there. Wait, is it cheaper in Melbourne? It's growing back, yeah. It's growing back. It's going back. I tell you, I work hard. I've been, you know, this here, this is deliberate. This is not natural. I've done this. I went to go for the runway look, you know. Happy lights are up there, and you can just land on the runway. So, but I'm growing it back, you know. The postage, really? The postage to send it across, it'd be only a couple of bucks. It costs no extra for me to send something to Melbourne than to Tasmania. It's no different. I can do that. Look, but to clippers get clogged. All right, let's not talk about my face anymore. All right, let's go. How long will it take you to grow back? Let's just move on. Let's move on. There's other things we could be talking about here. I'm getting ready to drop 700 USD on a Moser stick and a base independent joker. Yeah, the AB9's great. You'll like it. Or are you waiting for the AB6? All right, so we're going to go to Kilo Golf Juliet Tango. Sorry, I couldn't read that. It's because I've got young eyes, you know. Let's go to direct here. And we'll click this little clicky here that someone reminded me a couple of weeks ago about. So Kilo Golf Juliet Tango and Grand Junction Regional. And we are going to enter that. I won't worry about flying the ILS or anything like that on this one. And I'm going to get this in my charts so we can have a look. And new flight will be what is it again? It's KMTJ. KMTJ to KG. Oh, just moved. KGJT. Go. And this will be a 47-mile trip. So, all right. I'm not going to worry about doing run-ups and stuff because we know it's not even modeled in this puppy anyway. We're going to change that to 8.5, and then we're going to pull back the brake, turn the music down. You turn it off. Get rolling. Zed's going to head off. No worries. I got a weird glitch when I start my planes. I tried restarting it. I'll catch you on the next one. Zed, thanks very much for hanging out. And hopefully, sometimes the PC just needs to be turned off for 12 hours and then things just start working again. I don't know why, but that just happens. You missed Echo 19 audio was in the chat. Oh, did they pop in? I didn't see them. Oh, okay. Oh, they did. I'm late, but I'm here. Thanks for showing off our work. Oh, they did pop in. Oh, if they're still in here, hello, Mr. Echo 19. Welcome to the stream. I didn't see him pop in. A lot of developers do pop. Oh, it's because I bloody pressed something on the mic. Thank you guys picking that up. Clear on the left. Clear on the right. We are high altitude, but we're only at 6.5, so we've got enough runway to take off. Yeah, we shouldn't be muted anymore. We should be good. Man, I love the ground effects that they've got here, the ground effect sounds. Got a bit more guts. This time around, there's 40. There's 50. At 60, we're going to rotate. There we go. And we're in the air. There's that crosswind. I'll come back to the chat shortly, guys. I'm just trimming. There's 300 feet, flaps up. There's 500, clear right, clear center, clear left. And I think we've got to go back the other way. Posh coffee's so nice. We have a coffee machine too, you know, Aaron. I just don't spend time using it while I'm streaming because I don't want to make you guys wait forever, you know? That's me putting myself last for you guys. Don't need all those buttons. Yeah, independent Joker. I was surprised when I saw it there that the form factor looked really good. To be honest, the AB9, like where I position it, you get used to it being there, and if you get the mount where it sits off the desk anyway, it's not an issue. It's a great stick. It's like my go-to. I don't use any other joysticks anymore. So it's my go-to stick. All right, we're on a downwind. We're going to depart on the downwind. And yeah, it's a great stick. So I didn't look like the buttons. Yeah. But you know, that's what they've gone and done. Have I find the Meltec 60 helicopter? No, I've been waiting for my Toby to work properly, which it does in Sim Update 3, but I haven't had a chance to mess around with it. So, and then got to get my heli stuff set up again. But no, I haven't flown the Miltec yet. Coffee machine is faster than the kettle. It is not. I can't believe YouTube held that back from us. Mounts between my legs. Yep. Is Aaron off, is he? Oh, is Tony Beto off? See Beto. Night, mate. All right. We're still climbing, but slowly. And once we get 3 miles away from the airport, we'll just resume on our own navigation here. Mounts, I read that. You got a center mount for your Ursa Minor. Ursa Minor is a great little joystick for the price, and the cool thing is you can play with the tension on it. So it's a great one, but obviously force feedback. If you can get it and you can afford it, it is definitely the way to go, especially for me, because I've had real world experience. It feels closer to flying the real thing, so I appreciate it. But yeah, it all comes down to if you can afford it too. So you have a toe, but VR is amazing. Yeah, I've got VR headsets as well. I have the Pimax headsets, but I don't stream VR. It's too hard. But I'm very, very much looking forward with this new PC build to be able to use VR a little bit better on it. Ego is big tonight. No, the ego is just normal. You're probably just noticing it more, William. How narcissistic do I need to be tonight? Should I keep going or should I stop? And you can just adjust the springs. I replaced one of the springs with a twisted rubber band for the roll axis. So there we go. That's like going back old school Logitech hacks. All right, we're gonna basically what we're going to do here. We're still going to go, all pure light can go on. We're going to hit the heading bug. We're actually going to position that to 30. And heading bug can go on. Then we'll have the nav in the background. And we will arm this guy up to 500 for the latest one. And there we go. We're good to go. Actually, we're going to this over to the west to pick up that navigation. Exactly. But sometimes simple is the best solution. Yep. Yeah, that's how we all used to play around with things with their joysticks, with the old rubber band tricks. Oh, shit. I've spilt coffee all over the friggin' place. How did I do that? I'll be back in a second, guys. I've got coffee absolutely friggin' everywhere. Let's level out here. I've got to put my table, my desk. See, I've moved my desk forward and I've kept it here because I had to play around with some stuff. But because I'm putting the new PC on, I've kept it forward so I can get the cabling down. But it's not sitting where it needs to sit and it wobbles around a little bit. So it's something I just got to put up with, but I'll be back in a minute, guys. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry about that. I had to grab some paper towel. Alright, we're about to get onto here. What approaches do we have in Grand Junction Regional to mess around with? We could grab an RNAV in there. Anybody want to grab an RNAV? Or should we just do VFR in there? And we might just do VFR and just circuit our way in, maybe. For me, I have an RTX 4070 Super, and it runs Microsoft Flight Simulator 2012 very well. There we go. What else? Hate Lazy says I have a 3090 Ti Extreme Waterforce. 3090 Ti still work fantastically well in Microsoft Flight Simulator. 24 gigs of VRAM, yeah. There's Mr. Big Al. I saw Hados here, flying around somewhere. Hey, he's there. What's going on? I just got to do something really, really quickly. I just got to go and jump in and give someone a scare. Hey, what's going on? I wonder if I scared him. He's sitting in there in the voice chat. All the other drop bears are left him. He's just sitting there probably with his VR headset on. Hopefully I'm just going to scare the crap out of him. If I did, sorry, Ados. Couldn't help myself. My 3070 complains about VRAM for 2024 a lot. Yeah, the VRAM usage, actually, guys, if you want to check out what Sim Update 4 is doing, Arnott, I think it's Arnott, not Arnott, did a good performance video. But people have been saying the performance is really, really smooth, and Sim Update 4. I've got a couple of good buddies that really get into the betas, and they're saying it's good. What GPU running? I'm only running a 4080 with 16 gigs. But also, I'm running 4K, obviously, and I downscale at 1080. Yeah, obviously, once you sort of go 4K, you don't want to use anything else, which sort of hinders frames. But my frames are always generally reasonably okay. They're getting better with 2024. So, what's the new rig getting? It's not finished built because I'm waiting on some more parts for it. It's pretty much 70% built. The motherboard's in, the CPU's in. The AIO is in, RAM's in. I'm waiting for some more fans to turn up. The hard drives are in. So, but yeah. You turn frame gen off? Yeah, I use frame gen. It's been pretty good. Like, obviously, if you get the frame gen studies at the airport, you can turn frame gen off and then back on, and they go away a little bit. But I did use for the first time the new NVIDIA driver setup, only because it was a Microsoft driver update, not the Borderlands 4 one, the one before. But it was more for drivers for the 50 series cards. But because it was Microsoft Flight Simulator focused, I downloaded it and it's looking great. You don't like the... Yeah. You can mess around with... what's that other thing? The smears... The only thing that really annoys me with the smears, Independent Joker, is when I'm using comms. It's not too bad on these, but when I'm flying some of the airliners, obviously it's annoying when you're scrolling through the comms frequency. Other than that, it doesn't bother me. If you can download everything, it will make the world of difference in the sim, but most people can't do that. Yeah, I didn't really find much issue with the downloading or not downloading. Remember the driver number, not the current one, the one before it. But no, I don't remember the number exactly. I only did it like within the last 2 weeks. Mr. Rudin the Great, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't remember the numbers because I usually stay on an old one forever. But because this was Microsoft Flight Simulator focused, I grabbed it. Because the reason why they did that driver, because it was using frame gen 4 if you've got a 50 series card. Obviously, I don't have a 50 series card, so... There's Mr. Glenn, Flight Sim Oz, flying with us again. We've got Mr. Kookaburra up there. Can't see their planes. We've got Curb over there. Mr. Firebug, who flew with us on Tuesday, yesterday. Someone's running a tail number over there. And Haydos is over there. A wonky button 87. Not sure who that is over there. We got anybody above? No. All the drop bears have gone to bed. It's too late for them. Mr. Kill Switch, what's going on? Hi, Shane. Going for a op on Tuesday, then I can join some weekday flying. Well, hopefully the op's not too evasive, my friend. You did scare me, laugh out, Rail. So you didn't even jump? You didn't even jump at all? G'day, Shane. How's your what? How you going? Is that what that's meant to be? How you going? What's going on, Gorilla? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We're having some Twitchers. The Twitchers are popping over. The Twitchers. All right, we've got 27 nautical miles to go. ETE is 14 minutes. How you going? Going good. We're just messing around with the Echo 19 sound pack. It's pretty good. Pretty good. But like all sounds on, once you get used to it, you get used to it. So Gav says, I'm going to bed. It's the middle of the day. See you, bed. See you, Gav. I take it is you're working nights, my friend. So Captain Googleberry says I found out what was stopping my PC from booting. It was one of my secondary SSD drives stopped working. Ah, yep. Oh, what's down here? Area 54. That's a bit randos down there, isn't it? Hiding there. There's no airports there. Bit randos. You shouldn't drink coffee after midday. Holy cow! I'll be smashing a coffee at 11 o'clock at night, and then I'll be asleep in an hour's time, no problem. Now I said that that won't happen tonight though. Nuclear Richmond in. Let's not go there. It could be chook sheds too, you know. Could be just chook sheds. Give it a rev. Is that all you got today, Bringle? Give it a rev. I drink coffee all day. Yeah. The Dugger, what's going on? Good morning, everybody. What's going on, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Chicken shit explosive as well. It is. Yes. Yes, it is. It is. Oh. Have you tried the noise suppression and the alternative? The noise suppression? No, I don't think I do. No, I don't know what you're talking about, so no. You mean there's a noise thing you can change within the settings to lower the engine noises and stuff. Are you meaning that one? Have you tried the noise cancelling headphones? Have they actually put that in here, have they? Where's the headphone jack in this old girl? There's no headphone jack in the old girl. Oh no, it's down here. Can't do anything there. Nah, you press the speaker and aux on the audio panel. Hey? Where are we looking? Oh shit, I'm not even squawking. There we go. So what do we do? You press the speaker and the aux on the audio panel. Shit, what was that? Just fell over. It's Bob. Anyways.
Noise suppression off. Noise suppression on. Noise suppression off.
And what's the speaker one do? What's speaker do?
Noise suppression on.
Or is it just noise
Noise suppression on.
suppression?
Noise suppression off.
Use both of them?
Noise suppression on.
I can't tell the difference what speaker does. Honestly, speaker, I can't hear it do anything. There are two different types of Altimeter and real life Cessna.
Noise suppression off.
So what's the SPR give you though? Very subtle. So which one's actually giving the actual 172 good sounds when I'm pressing that one or not? See, I don't need a suppression because I can just turn the volume of the sim down through my Stream Decks. I don't really need it. Looking at the manual. Better bass. It's all about the bass. All right, we've got ETA of 8:15. I'm thinking, depending where the runway is, we're going to have to go up the opposite end. I'll just keep it at this sound level for a little bit. There's a manual. There's always a PDF, Rudin. I don't read them, of course. Ox gives you the noise suppression, and SBR changes the sound of the alternator. Yeah, but I can't hear the difference. Literally can't hear the difference. Ooh, fuel low. Let's have a look. Oh no, we've got enough to get to where we need to go. It's very subtle. Let's say with age, your hearing changes. Yeah. Does a lot of other things too. Not another fuel emergency. No, Benny, we've got enough, my friend. We've got enough. Oh, Benny. Got plenty of fuel. Like buzzing in the radio. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Not another one. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for this guy here. Fuel emergency, a day is enough. Yes, absolutely. Well, we are flying GA, so we're due for another one, but we won't do that today. We'll do a bit of a stop of the prop, put some fuel in, and start of a prop. I have to use headsets now when I fly. Mr. Test Pilot, when I fly in real life, I always use headsets. I didn't think not using a headset was appropriate. Can we aerial refuel? No. Is it a thing when mixing for bands, older audience need more? Oh my god. Oh, if you haven't changed, you should check out the Space Center. Yeah, with the rockets and stuff going up. I've seen it, but I'm like, for the price that I would probably... Ox makes it quieter for you, yeah. Well, that's what it does, because that's what it's meant to do, Curb. I thought about purchasing it, but if I get it, I probably would fly there once, and that was about it. You used to be able to hear the speakers in the plane when I started flying 49 years ago. Ah, okay. Just bought on Sunday? Yeah. So I just use some... I don't even use noise cancellation headsets when I fly real-life planes. I just have a set of DKs, only because, yeah, I want the sound muffled, but I still want to be able to hear things. What approach are we doing? We're just going to enter in on the downwind, on the angle here. So pretty much what we're doing here. I'm not going to bother doing any radio calls. And then we're just going to turn in. Real life headsets are like 2K pop. Not the set of the set of DKs that I run are only about 500. I've got them over here, but they're in my flying bag. I can't bother pulling them out. Need to hear the engine in GA. Yeah, that's where I run the DKs, so I can hear. Thought I live in Florida and have been to KC many times. Yeah. Going home. Yep. Yeah, like, yeah, Independent Joker, I have all... Speaking of, I need to turn the P light off. I've got all the local airports for me, so if I was a local guide to that, I would pick it up. Even though I am a a space buff. But yes. Shane loves the old 7,000 RPM on the Rotex. There's no way I'm getting 7,000 RPM on the Rotex. Thank you very much. The thing would have been like... Next minute, there's no prop and it's just the spinner and it's going... And then I'd be like, shit. Anyway. Please, not a Star Citizen fan. I am a Star Citizen fan, but I don't play Star Citizen because I backed it 10 years ago and it's still not released. So I play Star Citizen every 3 years or so. But yes. But I used to follow it. I used to watch the videos every week. I did that for the first, say, 7 years or so. But now I don't. I'm probably not going to get into Star Citizen until Evil tells me I need to get into it. If I would be playing Star Citizen if I didn't do content creation as for a living. I've been there in real life, Independent Joker. I was probably the most hungover I've ever been hungover before. I've always wanted to go, and I got the opportunity to go, and then I started smashing beers at the pub the night before, or at the bar. Oh man, and then I had to wake up like super early to go. I was so hungover. But when I went, the shuttles had stopped flying. There was nothing else flying. And the last shuttle was doing its last refit for to go. I think that's the one that actually went to the center. Memory. Spoken like a true Aussie. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't good. I went to this bar and it was Junior's first birthday, so we were celebrating his birthday. And this bar dude, obviously, I think he liked the Aussie accent, so he kept giving me local taste tests, like half a glass of beer for all the different local breweries. And then everybody else went to bed, and I stayed up just doing the taste test. And the next minute, I was smashed. I was so drunk. I was like, oh my god. Anyways, I'll go back there one day. Alright, we're just getting at an appropriate altitude here. I'm just eyeballing it. It's still a bit high. Oh yeah, Benny, I've been having real issues with live weather in 2020 all day, my friend. All day. Alright, looks like we are at probably about 1,000 feet if I eyeballed it here. AFS drunk? I don't drink anymore, Evil. And when I was on that little drink session, that was probably 15 years ago. But yeah, I haven't even had a whiff of any alcohol for years. I'm too old for that stuff. All right, we are getting into slow flight here. So you can hear, you put the flaps down and you can hear the whistle of the change of the drag of the wing, I should say. There we go. And make out turn. Base turn. This is when I need my Toby on. I'll have to get it hooked up, guys, so I can introduce it back into the streams and we can get some heli flights going. I thought you're allergic to stable sims. I was being sarcastic. It's like, I thought you would have picked up straight away. There's no way I've been in 2020 all day. All right, turn to final. I should have put another notch of flaps in there, but... Oh, shit. That's why you need a Toby. Great, I've been landing at the best for months. Your balls will just come across now, Benny. Where are you flying? Hey, James, Mr. Qantas himself. I think we're in Colorado. What state are we in, guys? All right. We're sort of drifting across here with the wind. Windy place today. Is there a flag there? Flag says nothing's going on with the wind there. We'll see if it tries to pick up the wing when I land. Oh, that's interesting. I need to check out. Just remembered something. That's all right. Just a Benny, just a gauge, mate. Just a gauge. We are in Colorado. Okay, cool. Braking. Stick all the way back. There we go. We're gonna go and taxi to get some fuel for the next leg. She's, yeah, this thing's nice to fly in 2024. Centerline, it's just a guide, absolutely. And with the sound pack on it, it's good. I like the classic way better than what I like the steam gauge. I mean the G1000. Who's that? Oh, there's Hados. Let's see if we can hear this alternator.
Noise suppression on.
Oh.
Noise suppression off.
Okay. Yeah, so you can hear it properly. Yep, through the radio, just like you can in real life. You can. I had to wait to be able to listen to the noise, so you can. I'll leave it on because that's the way it would sound. There's many planes do that through the radio. Man, I love flying a plane when the friggin' radio's playing up and you've got squelch everywhere. Has anybody done a real life flight where you just got to basically play with squelch for the whole friggin' flight? Pringle probably doesn't on the good old planes that he learned to flying. There he is there. Hello, fella. Alright, Andy can go on. And avionics can go off. Strobes can go off. Fuel pump can go off. Alternator can go off. And God, Oz Flight Simmer. There we go. All right. I'll just leave those off there. We're going to put some fuel in it. All right. Let's do it in here. No, I think he's in probably a 182. I don't know what's he in. All right, I believe we go aircraft, flight performances, add some fuel in this guy here. Gallons? Doesn't it have kilos? Jesus. I'm not going to be able to work out how much I'm putting in at all. Can I just click that? I can. Let's go. I see it just chucked me out again, the stupid thing. Why is it doing that for? It stopped doing that. There we go. Yeah. I don't usually use this thing. Pain in the backside. How do I get back to this menu here? Cool. Just do the math. Oh yeah, just do the math, mate. We're on the metric system here, not the imperial. All right, let's get ready to start this girl back up. Go on to the next leg. What do we got? Beacon and nav. That'll do nicely. Oh, battery can stay on. There we go. All right, clear. Do this with this one here. Clear prop. Sounds a bit rough when you've got that open, actually. What is Mac? Oh, I think he was saying math. And not meth. Right, we're going to have to grab some satellites here again. The gallons will not be Imperial. That's will be US Elizabeth gallons from Shakespeare time. Excuse me? Alright, exclamation mark flight plan. Alright, so this one we're going from Kilo Golf Juliet Tango to Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo. Alright, we'll let that do its thing. Hados he's gone. Hados, are you still got same intentions? I probably should be using it just for CTAP stuff. Now the MGH flight stick from Moser looks nice. Looks like a model after the MGH flight stick. What's that? MGH from Moser. Kerp, catch you later. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. Direct. Paste. Going to Aspen. It's 78 nautical miles to Aspen. Holy shit. We need to get cracking. Alright, taxi's on. Brake is off. Let's get rolling. We've got heaps of runway. There's Glenn. Not there yet. It seems to be coming. MH. Is that like a fighter stick thing? If it is, I don't take any notice of the fighter stick stuff. That sounds like it's a jet fighter thing. Oh, no fuel pump on. If it is, I just, yeah, not into that. I'm not into jet fighters with flight simming. It's a fighter stick, yeah. I've got a fighter stick for the AB9. I don't use it. So I use just the Airbus stick that's with it. Alright, we're just going to push out on the runway here. There's no one cracking. Sounds like I'm coughing. There's 40. But the RPM was good for the takeoff. The heights, yeah. You're not talking my language, independent. I don't really fly those ones, I'm afraid. I'm a GA man in the real world. I love flying GA in the sim and airliners, helicopters, but yeah, I'm not really into military helicopters too much. But alright, I don't know what's going on with the mountains here, so we're going to leave it at 8,500. I'm going to get straight into some just chill out music. So we're going to climb up to 85,000, and then I'll actually have a look on the charts to see what actual height we need to be at. We're only about a mile out. I've got another 2 miles to go before we can make a left-hand turn. Helicopters flying is not quite your specialty. No, I was getting really into helicopters at the end of the 2020 run. But I won't fly helicopters without, say, a Toby or something like that. I just need time to set it up, and unfortunately, I've got too many other projects I need to muck around with and do, so not enough time in the world to get everything done, but I've got, yeah, too many other commitments at the moment. So I will get there. All right, clear right, clear center, clear left. So to give you a bit of a thing, William Kelly, we've basically got a hardware, 1 or 2 hardware videos per week, which we've been doing the last month per week, probably for the foreseeable future. So yeah, I've just got a lot of stuff on, which is great. Really cool. All right, let's put the P-lot on and the nav buttons. I actually might just go straight into nav. should pick it up anyway. There we go. And there we go. I'm that girl. There we go. Cool. Happy days. Plus printing, etc. Yeah. Flight sim mods, basically, I have to do half my time. So, well, actually not. Flight sim mods probably, I usually work about 14 to 16 hours a day. In like a block. I usually start work probably about 8, 9 o'clock each day. And then I'll be going till like 1 o'clock in the morning. So, but yeah, not all the time I'm working. Like there's times when I'm doing a couple of personal things, but out of that time frame, there's heaps, like most of it's all work. So, and I would say that flight sim mods would take up about 6 to 7 hours a day, and then AFS would take up around about the same. So it's probably like 2 full-time jobs. Just got to make sure we don't stall here. Our speed's pretty low. Shit, we're getting a look at that angle of attack. That's not good. We're getting a lot of wind from this side. I fly all, and fighter stick has a lot of buttons that can be a map for stuff like isn't. Yeah, I don't like. I'd be honest. Like when it comes to controls, buttons are, I find, the most useless thing, because when you fly in the real world, non-military, like there's not many buttons on a stick. There's not many buttons on the yoke. The sling that I fly has got like 2-3 buttons on it. It's got a electronic trim, so you've got trim up, trim down, and then the only other button is push to talk. Well, I have not worked that hard in 10 years. Oh, come on, Aaron. You pull ridiculous amount of hours. Oh man, look at that down there. There's crazy scenery here. Yeah, the scenery looks really good, but when you zoom in, it goes crapola. But back there, it looks good. Look at the angle of attack. This is not good. I'm waiting to get the stall horn. Working hard, hardly working. You betcha. You betcha. You betcha. Look at this. We're all over the shop. This is interesting. Hey, Mr. Flood, you're joking. Flood a noob. Is that the Flood a noob? Like the one? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. I work about every day, about no more than 8 hours, really? So what do you do? Because you're up obviously early as. So what time do you start working in the morning, Aaron? Because you start work early, yeah? Also, you got to remember, Flight Sim Mods is like a brand new business. Actually, the one, I suppose so. Hang on. I might be mixing you up with someone. I've got someone in my head. No, I've mixed you up, but I know who you are. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you very much for coming in. The one, I suppose. 4 or 5, and then I'm done by noon or 1 p.m. Wow. That's a good way to do it. And then what, do you just have like a nana nap or something? Man, I'm going to have to take control over here. Or... let's just go 200 here. Oh, damn. Thanks, man. Hey, noob. Thank you very much for popping in, mate. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Hope the content creation's going well. We're at 67 nautical mile. It's going to be, once we get to our altitude and get some speed up, it's probably going to be a 30-minute trip on this one. And we have a lot of breeze. Naps are generally between 1 and 2. Yeah. Yeah, see, I normally get about 5 hours sleep a night. Because I'll still get up when the family gets up, even though I work late. And sometimes I'll fall asleep for like a half an hour, 45 minutes in the afternoon or something like that. Get a bit of a power nap in, then I'm usually good to go till midnight or whatever. The wing just stalled then. Oh no, or did it? No, it's doing a 1 in 80. At your age, not that old, you need more sleep. Yeah, I do need more sleep. I wish I could get more, but unfortunately, I don't have the time to do it. So I would love to employ some people to help me, but I can't afford to do that with a new business. So it's just me. Just me. But I've always been stupid, ridiculous, like working stupid amount of hours. I did that when I worked for other people, which was stupid. But I'm a person that's just got to work. There's people out there where you just can't stop working. You just got to work. That's me. Look at that. Someone's been digging a hole by the looks of it. Like, I'll probably finish this stream. Depending when I finish the stream, I'll go and start boxing up stuff to go out for tomorrow's orders. But it all depends on what time we finish here. I'm a bludger. You are not, Hados. Hey, you don't even reply to my messages anymore, man. I've been sending you really good ones. I'm devastated. Oh, yes. Those PC parts are expected to arrive on Friday, which means we'll be able to finish the PC build this weekend. Which I probably won't do it this weekend because it means I'll have to miss a stream, either a Saturday or Sunday stream to finish off the PC build. And I don't want to do that, so I might just do it on Monday anyway. There we go. So now we're off the... I always get it mixed up. The leeward side. Man, I need to go and read my textbooks again. But we've basically finished the updrafts now. So actually, no, we've got some more. Angle attack still getting pushed up. All right, let's see if we can get some... Hang on, I'll listen to my engine here. Leaning out more. There we go. We're getting a bit more power. Already up to 90 knots. But I was under power. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you working on those hours is no wonder why Mrs. Oz wants to go on vacation with me. Yeah, I know. That's one of the reasons why I've been missing a few streams, because we've just had too much work on. You work 84 hours a week. Is that because you're very, very good looking? Is your side hustle a modeling job? I think it is. Mr. Dave Cleary, what's going on, legend? Welcome to the stream. I think I saw you, Mr. Two-Tone stream this time last night, actually. Hope you're doing well. You can always live stream the PC, but Brett, it's pretty much already I put photos of it in the Discord. It's pretty much already done. So the motherboard's in, the hard drives are in, or the ones that are actually in the motherboard. I will have a couple of ones that go on SATA cables. So the PCI motherboard's in, the RAM's in, the CPU's in, the water cooler's in. The only thing that I was changing is the fan setup, because I didn't like it. And then I've got to I've mocked up the wiring, so then I've got to re-tidy up the cabling. And then I've just got to put my GPU in. Then I'll put my Avid media card in, and then I'm still going to use this other PC as a secondary PC when I get a spare GPU. And then what else have I got to put in? And a couple of SSDs that I use for just holding storage. So yeah, it's literally maybe an hour's worth of work. Was there a F1 stream? No, we're going to do some trucking stuff, but it sort of got postponed a little bit because I was having issues, and then I bit the bullet and started building the PC. So once I get that up and running, settled in, then I'll hook up the trucking stuff, and then we'll go for that. Speaking of hand modelers, where is the old buddy? Up at 5 a.m., home at 10 p.m, and Saturdays I've been replying to what you sent me. So what do you mean? Do you mean that I need to start sending you stuff at 4 a.m. in the morning so you can see it and reply back to me? Did I use enough tape to keep the cables in place? What do you mean tape? And sorry, that was Murphy's doing F1? Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, because Murph does streaming. I don't think he's really doing the content videos anymore. We need to go up. So making videos, it takes a lot of time. So like this week we're doing 3 videos. So I did a video on Monday, and then I've got to record a video tomorrow as well. Hang on, I need to go up in altitude first. So the videos is where a lot of your time goes. Look at the seasons. How good is seasons in the sim now? See, we didn't really get to see fall last year because the sim come out in November. So we're really only seeing it for the first time now. Look how beautiful it is. Please not? Okay, I won't. Okay, I won't. I'll just send it to you at 11 p.m. then. I found you guys. Hope you didn't mind me flying with you. No worries, James. It's all good. Yeah. We don't mind, so long as you're not strolling and flying through my cockpit. But we don't really get that much anymore. It's no problem whatsoever. Last one was a dude falling into the pool. Hang on. Let's see what I sent you. No, you didn't get the dude dancing. No. I've been doing both. I'm sending them by text and Instagram, dude. You need to go and look at your text message ones too. He's like, oh, he hasn't replied. I'll send him another one. Hooligan99 was your tag. I didn't actually see your tag in here, but that's cool. You're welcome to. Oh, there you go. You're all the way up there. The trees are amazing. Oh, look at the fall colors. It's all in different spots and stuff. Super realistic. Looks very, very cool. Yeah, you're welcome to join the party. We all our flights are all multiplayer. We sort of do some serious stuff, non-serious stuff, casual stuff. Normally GA flights like this is done on a Sunday, but I wanted to check this out. We'll be doing some Shit, we need to go up higher. We're just going to make over the top here. On ya, Hayden.
I told you every single time, don't you worry. You would always call me at the wrong time, so you can know what I was up to. Oh, don't you get that it's just stupid? Hey, just hear me out. It's been a while since we were good. So why we dragging out when we've been doing everything we could? I don't wanna feel so lonely tonight.
It is. It's just a guy. It looks about 500 now. I just said I heard a joke the other day about a pine tree. Do you guys want to hear it? So why did the pine tree fall over? You guys probably already know the joke. I've been flying the stream for a couple of weeks now, and everyone is really chilled out. Thank you, Mr. Firebug. Yeah, we've noticed that you've been hanging out with us, which is super cool. The more the merrier. I appreciate you hanging out. Why? Because he had too many cones. He had too many cones. Anyways, that's why he fell over. He had too many cones. What can I say? That's the joke I had. It's not my joke. I'm just repeating what I heard. I heard another joke, but I can't talk about it on the stream. I told Mrs. Oz, and she just gave me a naughty look. I was like, okay, that's not a stream joke. That really doesn't work as a joke. It does. That's a joke. What's a cone? I'm not going into that. You just figure it out. I'm just repeating what I told you. Talk about breaking a great joke. Jesus. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. It's like fact. The joke was like a 9/11 plane didn't land. Let's not go there. You mean it's true? It's just not funny. Mate, I thought that was funny. I got a giggle out of it. Jesus. We're going to need to go up to like 10.5 easily. Or maybe 11.5 here. I actually feel like I need another coffee to finish the stream off. Can you pull the circuit breaker on your stall warning? Is it going off? I can't hear it. You should be able to, yes. Flaps insert. Probably this one. That would probably be the one. But you should be able to. Because they're all the turn quarter in it. I assume it would be this one. Oops. But yeah, we need to stall it. 12,500. Shit. Really? I'm going to have to lean her out more. Like, I've got the throttle to the floor. Pretty much through the firewall. I don't think I can lean it out much more than that. Yeah, but you would be immune to the stall warning, I think. I'm at 9 and okay? Really? Big Al, you're going to fly into a bloody hill. At 9? Can you see what's ahead? Can you see what's ahead? There is a valley up here where I am. You can chop left down through it. Yeah, okay. Because we're struggling. Get that angle attack down. 172, the service ceiling is 13,000. Well, we're not up to 13,000 yet. We're getting close though. I'm going back into VR. I can't fly with... There's my stall warning. I just nearly stalled then. No worries, Hados. You can make the stall warning by yeah, bit hard to get my whack my lips around it at the moment. Just saying. Is your carb heat on? I don't have any carb heat on this plane. No carb heat. I think we're fine. I think we're going to be fine here. Pringle's a commercial pilot. Independent joker. He flies Cessnas for a living. I'll leave it for you two to discuss then. You guys can have the discussion. A lot of the slings that I fly actually don't have carb heat in them. I've actually only flown one sling that has a carb heat. Actually, I think a lot of them, they actually modified the slings and actually had them all fuel injected, so they didn't have to worry about it. All right. By the way, this is a simulator. That's why I said they can sort it out. Just leave me out of it. Just leave me out of it. I don't have any hours in a Cessna 172 in the real world, so I can't tell you. I'm not check-righted in this aircraft. Yeah. That's why I was passing the buck. Yeah, it's all good, independent Joker. I'm not familiar. I don't fly the plane in the real world, so... Oh, there we go. Holy shit. Now the shit's hit the fan. We just flew straight into a fucking storm. There's 11.5. We've got a big shower in front of us here. This is going to make things interesting. Sorry, kids. Yep. I've got to keep the P-lot on, but if we keep getting the stall warning, I'm going to go to manual. Looks like we're going to fly through it. And why are we changing here? It's trying to get back on course, is it? Yeah. Change the wet. No, Sir J. You take the fun out of it, my friend. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Sir JJ. It's nice to see you. Oh, you fly the carb heat Cessna 172? I don't know. Oh, we are getting super close. This all happens when I want to go and make coffee. Just screaming over the top. 172 S's and never had a carb heat. Yeah. Trees are looking great. That's the problem though. You've got about here and then the rest is blurry. I need to move my brain depth up. Mr. Firebug, what altitude do you think those mountains are? Let me have a look at the charts. We're pretty close anyway. We're not too far away. 10 minutes ETE. So pretty much over this ridge here, but I think we need to fly a little bit higher. What do I get there? Some blur distance is realistic, but not much. Yeah, Glenn, the only thing is that it's like got a line sort of thing where it's not there. But the thing is, I've got to turn, see how you can see it? But I've got to turn my terrain stuff up because I turned it all down for Sim Update 2, but then Sim Update 3 got better, so I just haven't had a chance to sit here and play with settings. All right, let's go up a little bit. I only asked because I wasn't sure what model, and while the carb heat will rob a bit of power, but the ice is up, it will also rob. Yeah, I didn't even know what model it was. Like I said, I'm not like I can use my GA experience to fly a Cessna, but I've never flown a Cessna. Almost 13,000. Okay, thank you, Mr. Bug. I could probably have gone down here and gone around, wouldn't it? That might be the educated guess. because it's just going to be over the other side there. Yeah, I'd rather do that than die. Don't fly the 172 in the sim. All right, we're just going to go around here. Look at the trees and the color down there. Absolutely amazing. The cool thing is, though, is that because the sims have gotten so good, the amount of experienced aviation people that like simming now, I think it's increased. Like, I feel there's more people around in the real world aviation or have aviation experience that are into the sims and don't mind, you know, that may do aviation for their real world job, and then outside of hours they want to fly in the sim. Like, I feel like there's more of that going around. Like Pringle can't get enough aviation. It just can't get enough of it. He's either flying or he's in the sim. Yeah, they accept the sim now. Don't be above. Oh, here we go. Why do you think I have such a big nose? Why do you think I got such a big nose? I can breathe through the you know. That's why I never took the slings any higher than 8.5. Yeah, if this was a real world fly, I wouldn't be flying in tiger country like this. Not in this thing. I would have I wouldn't have done a direct flight plan. Yeah, Shaney is super oxygen. Don't you believe it? Mrs. Oz always thinks I'm full of hot air anyway. And Florida is not huge for issues being with. Yeah, everything's flat. Yeah, see, where I live, if you want to fly out west, you've got to go over the range, which is the Great Dividing Range, which basically runs up from Queensland all the way down to Victoria. So we have plenty of hills, tiger country stuff where I fly in the real world. So we're pretty lucky here. We've got a lot of different terrain to fly around in. You've either got the beaches to fly around over islands to go and fly over, or you can go out west and fly out over the rainforests and the country and the mountains. So it's pretty interesting. And then you can go tiger country. Yep. Tiger country basically means this. So it's an aviation term for trees and shit everywhere. So basically, that's where a tiger would live in a jungle, right? So you wouldn't want to land your plane down there because you're going to hit a tree. You want to find a field to land on. So, yeah, that's what tiger country means. Yeah. Danger area. We're going to do this as a coffee stop before we go on the next leg. I'll only be a couple of minutes. Eaten by a tiger. Well, you'd probably be dead before you eat by a tiger, because if you had to land in that, which you're stupid if you did, because you've got plenty of better opportunities to land. Like, it's not great. But if I had an engine out right now where I would land, this guy right here is probably where I would go. Or this field here, if I can get there. Be this guy here, and you're always constantly looking for fields. This guy here on the right hand side. I'd go up that way if I had to, but I probably wouldn't. That seems like a better option down there. But yeah. But yeah, and try to land anywhere, not landing in trees. Like Australia has enough animals and tigers too. Oh, don't. It's not that bad really. But by that means though, we're in summertime here, so I'll take a couple of photos of snakes that go in my backyard this year. We usually have 1 or 2 of them. I usually have to call the snake catcher every second year. Not last summer, but the summer before I had one in the garage, so I had to call the snake catcher to come and get him. Trees don't really cushion the fall. Yeah. Well, you saw the dude land on the golf course the other day. Even that's a hard job to land on a golf course because you got trees everywhere. But it's something that they'll teach you in your aviation journey, to always be looking for opportunities to learn. And they'll give you, I probably actually, Pringle would know it, but your 7S's, I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but you sort of know what to look for. But so they'll teach you about your 7S's and so forth. All right, what are we doing on this runway here? I saw that one that crashed into the tree in Florida, and the tree did save their life. Yep. Don't remember seeing that one. Is that a recent one? Actually, in the last couple of years, in Queensland as well, because obviously I get all the emails when they come through. We've had a lot of bloody GA accidents in the last few years. More than usual. A couple of months ago now. Okay. I'm back. What'd you miss? Why you been gone? I've basically, you know. No, I've got nothing. There's one I put in the Discord the other day where they pulled the chute, and he come down and he basically landed on a friggin' bin. Like a big, the ones that the truck picks up and goes, he landed on one of those. And the thing is, when the dude opened up the door to hop out of it, I can't remember what aircraft it was, but he hurt his foot when he hopped out of it. So he basically hurt his foot more by jumping out of the plane than when he parachuted down. Right, we're looking at the flag. Yeah, so I put that in the Discord. I can't remember where I put it though. All right, music can go off. But I think like if you go and buy like a sling, you can get the parachute put in. But then that just costs a lot more money. Like it sort of needs to be a standardized thing, I think, but I could have gone and got the METAR for this, but no. I'm just gonna... Is that a flag? No, there's one there, but I can't see it. Which way is the wind going, fellas, that have landed? Is it going... Which way is it going? I can't see the flag. They're not, it's not loading in. Yeah, you need to be low enough. Yeah, you need to be in the right spots to use them. Oh no, that's a flag there. It's definitely on the side of it here. All right. I'll tell you what we're going to do just to make things interesting. We're going to do a non-standard approach in here. Speaking of losing engines, we just lost one. Let's switch that off. What are we pitching for Pringles in a Cessna?
Minimums 200, 100.
What's the best
50,
glide speed?
40,
70
30,
knots.
20, 10. Brace, brace. Now.
68. 65. Alright, let's pull the nose up a little bit then. $65 to 70. Yeah, I was thinking 70. Mind you, I'm struggling to get it at 70. Let's trim a little bit more. Go. Friggin' Twin Otter. I should have jumped on the radio and called it. Can you go a little bit quicker? It's alright, we've got enough altitude here. We can still make the runway. I'm going to just pull it in tighter here because I don't know how much the flaps are going to burn. Alright. I'm just going to turn nameplates off here because I'm concentrating. Alright, we're going to make the runway. Flaps 1. Still going to make the runway. Flaps 2, flaps 3. All the flaps going down. Turning everything off. So we don't blow up. Full flaps. And we are landing into the wind. Keep that nose down so we don't stall. Friggin' hell, I'm going to stall it. Fucking hell. I stalled it big time. I wasn't watching the speed for the last 200 knots. I meant the 200 feet, and I friggin' stalled the bloody thing. I knew that was going to be a hard landing. That was not... We were good until I started not looking at the speed indicator. So if you guys don't know, you should turn everything off once you've got your flaps down and stuff, so you don't cause a spark if you blow the... If you know... Is the wing okay? She started. I think the suspension moved around a little bit. But that was fun. It was still fun. But yeah, because I haven't done it in this, I didn't know how the flaps would affect it, but the flaps actually affected it more than what I thought they would. So which means we lost some speed. So you don't want to start putting your flaps down until you know you've made the runway. And I was thinking, oh yeah, we've definitely made the runway here. The aircraft I fly are a bit more slippery. So you've got to put full flaps out and you're good. But whenever you can do when you get to do that and practice that in the real world, it's so much fun. It's just like a roller coaster. And if you just by the time you start doing that, you've done about 15,000 circuits, because you'll learn how to do this stuff before you go solo. And you used to doing normal landings, and then they start teaching you non-standard landings, and then you're like, oh, this is different. So, yeah. You go, I've never seen the runway at this angle before. So much fun. My favorite one is when the instructor bloody pulls the throttle on you when you're at like 700 feet after takeoff. And you got to push the nose down. Where are you going to land? It's your favorite one. Someone's flying a heli there. Alright guys, I'm going to make a quick cup of coffee because I'm going to need it to finish the rest of this stream. Slide slip is a good way to drop altitude. Yeah, I slide slip a lot in the real world for fun and in this, but I obviously didn't have the energy to do it that time, that's for sure. Alright, we are going to idle at speed. Have a lot more drag, yeah. Yeah, I didn't take that in consideration. At all. It really caught me off guard. But practice is always good. Alright, music can go on for a little bit. Sounds can go down. I will be back in a couple of minutes, guys, and then we'll get the, where are we, where is this stop? Hang on, where are we? Exclamation mark. White plane. I think we've got one more, last leg to go. Last leg? Last drinks, last leg? Yeah, so we're going to Eagle. Actually, I'm just going to quickly program that in because I don't know how far away that is. Not Alaska. Oh, God. Echo. It's only 25, so it's not that far away. It's only going to be a quick, short hop. I think it's only about 26. Yeah, it won't be far, but I'm going to grab a quick coffee anyway. And then we'll do the last leg. And we might even do a non-standard approach on that one. We might do something different. We might do a flapless landing or something. You guys can pick it. I don't know, flapless landing, non-standard landing like that one. I don't know. We could come up with something just for a bit of fun. All right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. I don't even know why I made that coffee, because I ended up making just a decaf one anyway. And the other one, the thing is, I only half drink them because they go cold, especially when I'm streaming. They just go cold. So, like, what's the point? Cool. Interesting. You had a few little bit of stutters there. Spot here, but thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the members being members. It helps us out a lot, so thank you guys for doing that. And I think we had a couple of super chats in there today, so thank you very much. Always a great help, and I know it's tough in this time and age, so with the cost of living and all that sort of fantastic stuff, so thank you guys. Right, let's get these tags up. So we got Firebug there. We got, who's November 9111 Romeo Golf? There's Big Al. He's in his helicopter. Mr. Captain Kookaburra Idle's there, appearing twice. Mr. Hook's over there. Glenn's over there. Why does it keep doing this for me? It's some bug. It does not do it in any other planes, even the other default planes. Actually, I don't really fly many default planes. I wonder. Everything's on. Brakes are off. Under coast. Yep. Okay, we're all good. And I think, do we have enough runway? Yep. See, all the runways in this neck of the woods are super long, and we didn't use much of it to land before. Bought the sound pack, so I need to go to my home airport. Charlie Papa, sorry, Kilo Papa Charlie, Mike. Or as Mr. Independent Joker. I'm enjoying the sound pack. All right, ailerons into the wind. Speed's live. 40. 50. Just pushing the 60 just. Wants to fly. Bit bumpy. That wind's super strong. Oh, is this a, holy shit. I didn't know that. This is a payway airport. Come on, girl. Get up there. She's struggling now. That nose down. I'm losing altitude now. Come on, girl. Come on, I just need to get some altitude and I'm going to put the flaps up. You have time to turn around here. Come on, I need to get off the deck more before I put the flaps up. Come on. We're struggling. Normally want to be a bit higher than that before I'm putting my flaps up. All right, we're going to make a turn and just make sure we don't stall. Get some speed, get some altitude going. Because we are struggling. The cool thing with the force feedback sticks and yokes, you can feel the wind. Oh, nearly lost nose down. Come on. Had a big gust of wind. Nearly stalled. There we go. Now we're into the wind. That'll help us out. Yeah, when we were trying to get around, we had big gusts because we're trying to go into the wind. But now we're going to be good for being into the wind now. Right. Holy cow, that was scary. My friends, it flew off the runway into the bushes 172 in PNG. You probably have too much weight for the density. Yeah, I don't know, because we took off at same altitudes and I had a little bit more oomph before. And we're sort of low on fuel now. Not low on fuel. Don't you know? Oh, okay, thanks, Aaron. Don't see the old ginger these days. Man, it's hot in this. I'll tell you what, summer's going to be a bitch this year. All right, I think we're just going to hand fly it. It's going to be a pain in the ass with the weather, but we'll just hand fly it. Did the OAT change? I don't know. I didn't look. I just jumped in and flew. Obviously, I'm not flying it like I would fly, but I didn't check what the baro was. It could have been the wind too. Oh, sorry, we were flying into a headwind before, but it could have been the wind. It could have been the turbulence off those mountains where we went into. When you're streaming. Yeah, I get you. Does he only work days, Aaron, or does he work arvos or nights, or? Because now will be the daytime. Be like midday.
There's something about you that caught my eye. There's something so true that sparks a light. And I don't believe in love first sight, but I can't deny this thing.
All right, so we got two options here. We can follow this mountain here and we can go around it again, or we could try to get over the top. I reckon we might get over the top with the first one here. That looks doable. Afternoon shift's okay. It's hot in southeast Queensland. It's warm today, up and over. So the problem that I have is that the print room and this office here is on the afternoon sun because we face south to north, the house. So it gets super hot. When I went full-time content creator and I was working here during the day, I can turn the aircon on, but it's too early to turn the aircon on for this part of the year. So I got tinted windows and stuff, but when the sun gets for like 2 or 3 hours, it gets super friggin' hot. And I went into the print room today with all the printers running, and I was like, holy shit. Oh, we're getting sucked down now. We're too low. I'll turn that off. We're too low into the mountains, and now we're getting sucked in. I need to be higher so they're not hurting me too much. You put the heater back on today? Holy shit. Yeah, we had a little bit of a cold blast the last couple of days. The nights sort of got a little bit colder, but I saw my first cane toad out last night, and I've seen the geckos out, so you don't see them in winter time, so they're out and about already. Jesus. This reminds me of my first navigation solo flight. Fucking bumpy like this. If anybody's watching, I'm not using rudder pedals at the moment. I've got them. I'll use them when I'm landing. I'm just being super lazy. So if you're looking at the ball at the moment, guys, I'm being so lazy. I'm not using my rudder pedals. So it was 66 last night. I don't know what that means. I assume that's Fahrenheit. Was a light dusting of snow on the mountains, apparently. Jesus, Brett. Yeah, it was 28 degrees or something yesterday up here. Today was about the same, 26, 28. And today was the first time I felt humidity. So obviously it gets humid up here, but we're already getting humid days already. That's what I like about winter. It's dry. Beautiful 21 degrees on Monday. Yeah, so normally when it gets to like October, I will turn the air conditioner on in the house here about 1 o'clock for about 3 or 4 hours because it gets too hot. And then obviously once it hits November, the aircon stays on. But I tell you what, it's been windy and I've had hay fever. Today's probably been the best day for hay fever because we had a little bit of rain, I think, last night. But the pollen count's been insane. So hopefully it's not going to be as bad as last year. Last year was friggin' terrible. Jesus. So you can see the difference with the aircraft that are actually being built in 2024 to use the flight mechanics and the flight engine. I would say though, if you fly the Cessnas quite a lot and you like GA, the 1899 AUD, I don't know what the conversion is, for the Echo 19 sound pack. 30 degrees here on Tuesday. That doesn't surprise me where you are. Mind you, though, where's Evil? Where's Perth is about the same height as what New South Wales, Sydney is, isn't it? I would say, yeah, it's a good pickup. I'm definitely going to fly some VR with this guy. The immersion's great. So he's done well. All right, we're going to make a turn. I'm just going to get away from these mountains a little bit. And make a bit of a wider turn. Yeah, but winter, it was a short winter this year. Short winter. I think I only wore my Ugg boots like 3 times. But yeah, it was definitely like, it was cold about a month ago, but now it's just hot. And mind you, I think I wore pants once for the whole winter. I put a twice. I think I wore jeans one day and a pair of pants the other day. So I wore pants twice. I think for all of winter, or maybe 3 times. That was it. I'll just go a handful of times. It wasn't much. Looking forward to this cold and rain to nick off. Rub it in, says Benny. Well, you know. You know, Benny. Actually, Benny, the last couple of summers here have been dreadful. So before that, we've had the El Nemo or whatever it is. But the last couple of summers here definitely hasn't been in the drought, and it's been woeful. Just yuck. Just wet, humidity, hot, yuck. Well, you know, pants is anything. We say trousers, but we say pants. Do you wear no pants at all in winter? Hardly. Yep. Big Al, hardly. It's pretty much shorts. And if I'm somewhere where it's... Oh, my camera's gone out. I would say my PC's getting too hot. I'm just going to go to this mode here, guys. Sorry, you're not going to have my face for the rest of the stream. Something's gone weirdly wrong with the camera. But yeah, I would just wear shorts and t-shirts, and then I would chuck pretty much a light hoodie on most of the time. A light hoodie. Cam says no. Yeah. I can't be... I'm flying... manually flying it, so I can't be bothered messing around with a camera. It's physically working, I can see it. It's just obviously I don't know. PC's pretty cool though. I don't know. It's just had a moment. El Nemo's a Mexican cousin, is it? Seeing the snakes are coming back out in your neck of the woods. I'm seeing snakes come out in your neck. Where are you seeing the snakes? But yes. This is the worst time when they come out, because they come out grumpy and hungry. So we're flying into the wind again. We're getting all sorts of turbulence here. Trying to find where this airport is though. It's meant to be here somewhere. There it is there. Alright, so we're going to come in on the crosswind here. Thanks, Glenn. I'll just go with that. Thank you, mate. I'll just go with that. Glenn says, what made it last year worse to use is the negative Indian Ocean dipole combined with the El Niño mass is very wet. Okay. What he said. I know my weather for flying, but, you know. Leno is Nemo's wife. Nah, Cam's definitely gone. Sorry, guys. What's Nacho Libre? It means you're in the shit big time. It means it's raiding cats and dogs. Nacho Libre. Oh my god. The scenery, it looks really nice around here. All right. We said we're going to do a non-standard approach. So what I'm going to do... Still waiting for new... No, we've got new cameras in here. Like it's... Like I got like a gold-plated one. Thingo. Like it's really good. But it's the first time, Benny, it's played up. All right. We're going to give these guys some space and we're going to do a flapless landing, ladies and gentlemen. Which means you've got to come in a little bit quicker. But they'll teach you this if you ever do your flying training. No worries, Kyle Sandlin. No, I didn't say gold mic, you idiot. I didn't say gold microphone. Oh my god. I said... Oh, did I? Did I say gold mic? No, I meant like gold tip cable. Oh my god. Alright, now we're going to use some rudder pedals. Bloody Betty. There's plenty of runway. I'm slipping it in to start off with. Let's get lined up here. I actually don't know what speed I'm meant to be approaching a flapless landing in a 172, but we'll just wing it here. Pardon the pun. I was thinking that 80 knots is probably where you'd want to be. Feels like 80 knots. And your flare's going to be longer too. Oh, Jesus. I ballooned that. Holy cow. The suspension on this thing. This is me being deliberate here. Fuck's sake. It wasn't meant to be that bad. The suspension on this thing is crazy. Fuck's. Holy cow. Excuse my French. Like, I think the suspension is a bit more stiff than that. But anyways. Let me check this out again. Jesus. Oh no, I've nose planted it. Oh my god. That's a bit rough. It's bad, please come back. I was testing something. Can someone push me back up? I was testing something. You watch this. Okay, you watch nothing. Nothing's gonna happen. All right, we've definitely dropped the wing in. Hello. Oh my god, how did it? I was testing something. I feel like the suspension on it's a bit weird. On it, it's a bit soft. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. How much for a new prop? Yep. Yep. I think we need a It's gonna need a structural assessment. Anywho. We've finished it like that. Who we got still here? Mr. Firebug, Captain Kookaburra, I think's over there. Mr. November 911 Romeo Golf. And I can't see. I think Big L's there. And we had a bunch of other people flying with us, guys. FS Mods print props. Yeah, well, we might have to start. We might have to start. It might be cheaper. It might be cheaper if we do that. But yeah, I reckon the Echo sound pack, if you fly the GAs, it's I need to take a bloody clip of that, but I can't be bothered. 80 was a bit too fast. Yeah, we got the speed wobbles. So, anyways. But that was a cool flight. Thank you, James. You're welcome to hang out with us. You can do jump over to our Discord, and we have a section called Live something, and I post the stream details in there. And obviously you'll see them go up on YouTube. So, but we don't stream the same time each day. They slightly change. So, but by looks of it, you're an Aussie, so it'll work out. Thanks for the great stream tonight, Shane. It was lots of fun flying around. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it, Captain Kookaburra. 80, you've bring the Mooney. But yeah, so I reckon that the Echo 19 sound pack's pretty good. Pick it up over at the Contrail store. I believe it's probably the cheapest when you use someone's discount code or ours or someone else's. You'll save a little bit of money. So yeah, from Perth. Oh, we have so many people from Perth. It is crazy. So many simmers in WA. It's insane. You guys need to like get together and do like a friggin' conference or something like that. There's so many simmers flight simmers over there. It's strange. Great stream. Hey, Flight Noob, thank you very much for still hanging out, mate. I appreciate it. Guys, make sure you jump over Flight Noob and hit a subscribe over his channel there. Nicole, hi from Milano. Welcome to the stream. We're just about to finish up here. So big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for supporting the streams. Big thank you to Flight Sim Mods, all the drop bears, all the mods from modding, Night Shane and everyone else. And I am going to, there's Big L. Save me. Save me. I'm going to be like that dude. I'll jump out of my plane and hurt my leg. But yes. All right, guys, I will see you later. We'll have a video out, I think Friday night. And then we'll be back for a stream on Saturday morning. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we'll sort it out. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Take care. Have a good one. And I will see you around. Happy simming, everybody. Come on, Big Al. Just jump up and pull that wing down for me, my friend. No, I haven't bothered to put the end screen in. I need to put it in. That's why I do the be right back. I know. So lame. So lame. All right, guys. Catch you later. Have a good night.